Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today I'm so excited because we have, I'm just kidding, I don't have an English accent. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, or Tiffany the Creative, as I go by here on this channel if you're new here. And if you're not new, welcome back. Today I'm doing another highly requested video. It is what I eat in a day while I'm fasting. So before we get into the video, I kind of want to talk to you guys about something. How do I put this? It's a little sensitive. Is this a safe space? Basically, I've been going through something, guys, and I kind of really just need to talk about it with somebody. I don't understand why, like, there are a portion of you who are watching this video right now and you haven't yet subscribed. Like, I don't know what that's about. I just feel like you should subscribe. You know what I mean? I just feel like if you don't already yet love me, you're going to. So you might as well just, it's very simple. Just right there. I'll wait for you to just hit the subscribe. It's free also. It doesn't cost you any money. It's been bothering me, you know? And while you're at it, there's a button beside it. It's a bell. You can just click on that. It'll let you know the next time I post a video. I just feel like you should just join me. You know what I mean? Like this side of the internet, we vibing over here. Like we love this side of the internet. So you should just come on over. Okay, now that I've cleared that up, let's get straight into the video. So first things first, I am fasting until 4 p.m. this month. So I know that might seem like a long time for most people that aren't really kind of familiar with fasting, or their body has not adjusted to that, but honestly it's very normal for me. I fast a lot later than 4 p.m. anyway, on a regular basis, so this isn't that difficult to do, and I'm not hungry. I don't ever starve myself. If I am extremely hungry, I do eat, because as I said in my previous video, which if you haven't checked it out, do please check it out. I talked a little bit about fasting and a lot more about my whole fitness journey in that video. But as I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not actually intermittent fasting. I'm fasting for spiritual reasons. But I do think it's important to mention that it's very, very similar to intermittent fasting when it comes down to like a dietary level, because I am following essentially the same principle of eating only within a window of time. If you don't, first of all, if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, please Google it. You'll get a lot of information on that. Essentially, you're allowed to drink like water or anything that doesn't have any calories. So if, for example, you wake up in the morning and you drink a coffee that has creamer or sugar and things like that, and technically that breaks your fast. So again, that is something that you would avoid in intermittent fasting. That's not something I avoid here, depending on the fast that I'm on. So for this particular fast, for example, I'm only not eating food until 4 p.m. So I will show you guys that throughout my day. So first things first, the very first thing I do in the morning is fill up my water bottle, and I drink a lot of water. At least I try to drink a lot of water. This is a half-gallon water bottle that I have. I typically will drink at least one of these a day. I try to aim for at least 2, but honestly on a regular basis, if I'm being 100% with y'all, I probably drink like 1.5 if I went to the gym. Like I could drink 2 if I had like a really like intense workout, but on a typical average basis, I'm drinking about 1.5 of these. Okay, so the second thing is that at this point in time in the morning, I'll typically have like a coffee or a tea. And today I decided to go with a matcha latte. So here I am just making my matcha for the day. I love adding some brown sugar cinnamon syrup from Tiffany into my matcha. It just changes the game. Absolutely greatest game changer. If you guys have never tried it, highly recommend. If you're not really a big fan of matcha or you've never tried it before, I really highly recommend getting this brand. I'll show you. I don't know if I showed you the clip already or if I'll show it after, but I'll also try and link it below for you guys. But basically it's this brand off of Amazon. It's really, really good. It's already like a barista mix, so it's not like genuine, like, you know, just plain green tea or matcha that you have to kind of like mix up and then flavor and add, you know, your milk and stuff like that too. So this is a really good beginner friendly matcha if you are not familiar with the taste. But as I said, I'll have like a coffee or a tea around this time, which is the factor that typically if you're intermittent fasting, you wouldn't do this outside of your eating window. But as I said, I'm not intermittent fasting, so girl, I'm gonna drink my coffee. Okay, so right when I'm about to break my fast today, this is at a little bit after 4 p.m. I'm having a little bowl. Now I love making this bowl. It's so good. It curbs my sweet tooth all the time. It's a yogurt bowl and I'm using the Liberté coconut yogurt. Really, really good. I mentioned it in my last video as well. I'm a believer. Shout out to Sharon again for putting me onto this yogurt. It's so good. So I use this and I'll just add my favorite fruits to the bowl or whatever kind of fruits that I have. Today I added like some strawberries, some mangoes, and some grapes. I know that sounds really weird to add like grapes to yogurt, but guys, it's like you should try it. It's really good, especially this yogurt. It's so good. And then I just added some granola and I sprinkled some cinnamon sugar on it just to give it a little bit of a kick. So that is actually my pre-workout snack. I'm about to go work out right after this. Just wanted to get some food in to get some energy, and so I'm also gonna have some pre-workout. Actually, in this video I'm showing you guys a new BCAAs that I'm trying. I'm not gonna recommend it because this is my first time trying it, but typically I'll have like a pre-workout. Sometimes I don't have a pre-workout. Sometimes I'll have a coffee. Sometimes I won't have anything at all. I'll just go to the gym, have my water, and go like that. But today I wanted to try out the BCAA, so I also did add some L-carnitine. I hope that's how you pronounce that, L-carnitine 1000. This is what it looks like. I got this from GNC. And I actually was using this. So I add this to my pre-workout typically based off of what my trainer at the time when I was in personal training recommended. And so from my understanding, rather, I'll just read you what it claims to do. I'm not 100% sure if it actually really does all of this. It says that it helps to delay fatigue, to aid in muscle recovery, and to reduce soreness after exercise or physical exertion. It helps to improve physical performance when used in conjunction with a training regime. Helps to support fat metabolism and oxidization. So I just add a tablespoon of this into my pre-workout typically. And my pre-workout is a thermogenic pre-workout, so I do notice that I have a lot of energy when I go to the gym, and I do get a little bit more warm after taking it, so it's really good for my workout. So after the gym, I am coming back and I'm filling up my water bottle again, because at this point, especially if I did a spin class, it's pretty much already done for the day at this point. So I'm just filling that back up, and I'm going to start figuring out what I want to have for dinner. This day I did order my dinner, so I got a bowl from Pita Pit. Guys, I'm kind of obsessed with this thing. I never had Pita Pit until like I moved to where I live now, because we didn't really have a Pita Pit. At least I don't know if we had a Pita Pit around where I lived before, because like I wasn't really checking for them. You know what I mean? I tried it one day and honestly I've been hooked. Like I was really craving something that was like fresh. It had a lot of veggies, you know, lots of protein, something that will make me feel really full, and it tastes really good. But I didn't have all of like the veggies that I wanted, like all the produce that I wanted on hand, and I'm like, I am not about to go grocery shopping and buy all these different vegetables, especially since like it's really close to the time that I'm traveling, and I don't want to, you know, have a whole bunch of produce go bad within a week. So I decided to just kind of go out and grab this bowl. It was really, 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 really good. It comes with brown rice. I think the one I ordered was brown rice. I forgot the name of it, but it's like a Cajun style chicken. I don't know if it's Cajun, it's something else I think, but it has that and black bean like patties in it that they cut up, and they put that on the grill with green peppers and onions and stuff like that, and like grill them up, and then they put a bunch of veggies. So I had spinach, I had romaine lettuce, I had guacamole, hummus, microgreens. What else was in there? All the veggies, so cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, charo, you know, all the things that they had. I had some feta on there, salt and pepper. I sprinkled it with some Tex-Mex seasoning, and I used the sauce, whatever the name of the thing is that I'm forgetting. I used that sauce. It's like a chipotle or ancho. It's ancho, guys. It's ancho chipotle. It's their ancho chipotle chicken and black bean bowl. So they had like an ancho chipotle sauce. I put some honey mustard on there as well, and I think a little bit of garlic aioli. So The bowl is great. I had that along with a grapefruit sparkling water, a little bubbly, so that was good. It kind of like, it gives me that like, I'm having soda even though I'm not having soda vibe. Highly recommend. I think that sparkling water is kind of an acquired taste, to be honest. I hated sparkling water before, but then I really started loving it when I was trying to cut out actually having soda every time. So I would recommend it if you're trying to like reduce your sugar, or like, you know, just having empty calories. Sometimes just having the flavor and the bubbles alongside your meal or whatever, it kind of satisfies that like craving that you might have. So highly recommend. But I would probably recommend trying Perrier first. I know that might be like a controversial. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like Perrier, but they like bubbly, and vice versa. So I don't know, you tell me down below in the comments if you're more of a Perrier fan or more of a bubbly fan. Anyway, after that, you know your girl has a sweet tooth. Something about me, one thing about me, I'm going to crave something sweet after dinner. I don't know what that's about. That really just started like maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I'm gonna crave dessert after dinner now. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to. And so here I made some apple turnovers, and they were so good. I've never tried these before. I made the little like Pillsbury ones and just pop them in my oven. They came out so good, and honestly, I'm not even really like, I'm not an apple pie fan. I know some of you guys are probably like, what? Yeah, I don't really like apple pie, apple crumble. It's just not my thing, you know. But these were hitting. These were really hitting, and I really enjoyed it. So as I said in my other video as well, balance is everything. I eat anything that I want to eat. Again, everything in moderation. So if I wanted a cookie for dessert, I would have a cookie. If I wanted, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really restrict myself when it comes to my diet, as long as, you know, I'm within my caloric limits and I feel good and I, you know, satisfy all the nutrients that I want to have in the day, then I'm good to go. So that is pretty much all I had for the day. One of the other things that I wanted to note is that I don't typically eat breakfast even when I'm not fasting. So that is something to note, just in case, you know, you're kind of wondering my typical like eating habits. I just don't wake up hungry, like rarely. Like sometimes I do wake up really hungry and I'll have a big breakfast and then won't eat lunch and then I'll have dinner. I just typically have about like 2 meals a day on average, with, you know, some snacks and things like that, just because I'm just not really all that hungry for the most part in the morning when I wake up. If anything, I feel like really nauseous, and the only thing that I want in the morning is like tea or coffee or something like that. So just wanted to note that. I also don't know if I mentioned my vitamins, but right around the time that I'm taking my when I'm breaking my fast, when I first start eating for the day, is when I'll take all my vitamins. I did bring them up here. So I have my multivitamin, and this is the hair, skin, and nails, so it's just like the Plus Beauty for women. And then I also have my Goli apple cider vinegar gummies. And then I take, sorry, I brought them beside me so I wouldn't forget them, because I don't actually use like the bottles every day. I actually fill up this little pill bottle and pill organizer. I don't know what this is called, but I fill this up with all the pills that I'm supposed to take on a daily basis outside of like the gummy stuff, and just I just take them like that. So this has my omega-3, my vitamin D3, and magnesium, as well as my daily probiotic with Mood Plus. So I take all of that on a daily basis as well, with my, you know, whenever I'm eating food for the first time. All right guys, that is it for what I eat in a day while I'm fasting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up. If you guys do have any questions, you can drop them down below in the comments and I will give you a reply. Or you can also hit me up on Instagram at TiffanyBlairXO. I'll leave my handle down below. Slide into my DMs. Let me know what's going on. How's your fitness journey going? What are you eating today? Let me know. I think I will make another what I eat in a day when I'm not fasting. I won't be fasting, I believe, in 2 weeks. So I'll try and film another one then that will show you kind of more or less what I eat on a daily basis typically when I'm not fasting, just so you guys can get a better idea. But yeah, that's it for me. If you've made it this far in the video, let me know down below in the comments. Let me see. I want something that is going to be confusing for other people who haven't gotten this far in the video. So I want you to write down below in the comments in caps your favorite color. That's it. Just write your favorite color down in the comments. You can write it with another comment, but write your favorite color down in the comments in caps if you have made it this far in the video. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next one. Love you guys so much. Bye.